Hi, my name is Gerhard Schwantner and welcome to Selling Power TV. Today we have the great pleasure of meeting with Jamie Crosby. She's founder and CEO of Proactivate. Welcome, Jamie.
Thank you, Gerhard.
So what does Proactivate do? Can you explain?
Absolutely. So we work globally with sales organizations to really help protect and propel revenue as it relates to talent. So helping companies build strong teams, grow and expand geographically or vertically, or just protect their revenue with a funnel of talent in case the top performer were to unexpectedly leave, and as well replacing C players with A players. And we work in the area of revenue generation, so sales leadership, marketing leadership, sales operations, all areas that promote revenue growth.
So I'm really curious about the growth of sales and marketing and how long those positions are staying in place, because I read a statistic that the average marketing manager or VP of marketing has a tenure of about 18 months and the average sales VP about, 20 months?
Right.
Is that correct?
Yeah, I mean, it is astounding. And also, just to couple that with the fact that there are so many, I think on Career Builder a month ago, I looked at a statistic, there were over 9.6 million jobs opened and about 760,000 candidates looking. Now, at Proactivate, we're not looking for people looking, we're looking for people that are working and winning. But yes, the tenure of positions has gone down because it's a candidate-driven market. So candidates feel like they have their choice of where to go.
So that turnover faster,
yes,
which is good for your business.
Well, you know, honestly, our business, no matter what's going on in the market, is critical because sales is the lifeblood of an organization. Right. And so if there are a lot of unemployed candidates, which is certainly not the case right now, then there's a mass of unqualified candidates, and they need us to help qualify the best of that.
Right.
And right now, yes, our business is definitely in growth mode because the market is so tight that it's very challenging to find top quality team members.
Absolutely. Can you share a story of somebody that you placed for a company where there was a huge impact, not just on the candidate, but also on the company?
Yeah, I'd love to share a story, and I'll share with you even just a bigger story because it's not just about one person, although lives were changed. And I think that's, you know, when we think about at our company what we're doing, we're obviously helping people reach their goals within sales organizations or marketing organizations, but then the people themselves to change the trajectory of their career, to introduce opportunities they didn't know were possible. We had a client that was transforming with technology and adding an entire digital team, and they needed to add 60 people within about 90 days, and we were able to build a team of talent managers to dedicate to their searches into their partnership and help them add a team of 60 people in a very quick amount of time, very efficiently within that 90-day goal. And individually, to your point, lives were changed. People were promoted into new roles and, you know, able to elevate their careers. So
in your many years that you have done that, you have accumulated a lot of wisdom by working with those candidates, watch their careers grow. What's your best advice, especially for women, on how to succeed in a revenue-producing engine like sales and marketing?
Well, you know, that's interesting you say about specifically for women. So we're a part of the Girls Club, which is helping to promote more women in leadership. And I would say the biggest piece of advice I can give is just about your own beliefs. It's about your own mindset, because what I learned from my mom at a very young age was what you believe will be, and to have vision for yourself to be able to grow to new heights. So when you have that belief in yourself, and really that comes from having a growth mindset, from continuing to propel yourself forward, from continuing to learn and have curiosity and believe that you can get to the next level, you do. You see yourself there, you already believe that you can get there, and then along with that, to have the strategic process, right? The replicatable model. If you're in sales, it's a sales process that you know will win, and be committed to that. But I would tell you 80% of that success comes from the way we think. And I know you know that, you're a big believer of that, but that's what I would tell these women.
Right. But also, I think your story is autobiographical, because I know that you have given speeches to small groups, and then somebody approached you to talk about mindset in front of, what, 1,100 people?
Actually, it was in Vegas, and it was a couple thousand people. So yes, and that was incredible to see how that shifts people's thinking, and how people came up after and said what breakthroughs they had from things that are really controlled within ourselves, about how we think and how we really choose to believe.
Right. And I remember watching that video, because it's now on YouTube. And I remember you walking on stage and talking about your mom.
Yeah.
So it comes full circle. The belief that you have in yourself is sort of indicative of your relationship you have with yourself, which becomes the blueprint how you interact with other people.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
You've grown a lot. You've discovered the DNA of growth.
Well, and I have you to thank as one of my mentors for that, but my mom as well. At a very young age, my mom told me, if you're not uncomfortable, then you're not growing. So I remember at a young age having to give a talk in front of 500 people in high school. And I told my mom I was nervous, and she said, good, that's great energy. That means you're getting out of your comfort zone. And so throughout your life, you need to continue to get out of your comfort zone. And coupled with that, at a very young age, she taught me to write down my goals. I mean, we started writing down my goals at 16 years old, and we'd review them often, and we'd rewrite them every year. And it's something that has been instilled in me at such a young age, to have that growth mindset.
Right. And now that you're a business leader and you have other people working for you, do you encourage them to write goals?
Absolutely. So, and I think for good leadership in general, so internally we talk about that. And not only, the reason I encourage them to write down goals is obviously it helps them to achieve them. They're much more likely to succeed. But also because as leaders, we need to understand what their bigger why is. For ourselves, obviously, but for our team. If we want to lead with empathy and be leaders who truly care about our people, instead of just talking about our goal, which is their quota for them, what's their why behind it? Why are they really there? And then we can stop having conversations about them, how many sales calls in their quota, and have conversations that are about their why, which lead to higher success in quota.
The bigger the why, the bigger the try.
Yeah.
The easier the how.
Absolutely.
Right.
Yes.
Well, how can people learn more about Proactivate and your speaking services?
So if you would like to learn more about me speaking, which I love to speak on peak performance mindset, on just overcoming limiting beliefs, and just having power in your purpose. And so you can go to jamiecrosby.com, and it's Crosbie for Crosby. Many people get that wrong. And then about Proactivate, go to proactivate.net.
Thank you so much, Jamie.
Thank you, Gerhard.